Here is a narrative about someone who was rescuing two dogs that were abandoned by their owners on the side of the road. On a quiet afternoon, when the sun was setting and the sky was orange, a man named Andy was walking home from work. On his way, he passed a quiet street and noticed two dogs tied to a lamppost on the side of the road. The two dogs looked scared and confused, with eyes full of hope. Andy felt his heart moved seeing the condition of the dogs. He immediately approached and found a small note attached to one of the dogs. The note read, "We can't take care of them anymore. Please help them." With a heart full of compassion, Andy knew that he couldn't just leave them like that. He untied the rope that tied the dogs and gave them some water from the bottle he always carried. The two dogs seemed very grateful. They licked Andy's hand gratefully. Andy gently stroked their heads and promised to take them to a safe place. After calming the two dogs, Andy contacted his friends who worked at the animal shelter. Quickly, they made plans to take the dogs to a better place. Soon after, an animal shelter came to pick them up. In the car, the dogs looked calmer, as if they knew that their lives were about to change for the better. Andy felt relieved and happy that he had done the right thing. He hoped that the two dogs would find a loving family who could care for and love them. A few weeks later, Andy received news that the two dogs had been adopted by a kind family. Hearing that, Andy felt very happy and satisfied. He knew that every act of kindness, no matter how small, can make a big difference in the lives of other beings. The two dogs also received medical treatment from the medical team. All possible injuries were analyzed. All necessary medical actions were immediately carried out. Fortunately, the dogs only experienced dehydration and temporary shock. After receiving medical treatment, the two dogs gradually recovered their health. The medical team was also happy. The two dogs received treatment according to their rights. The two dogs were happy with their new life. A life full of happiness and far from violence. Veterinarian Dr. Cinta and her team worked with great care and attention to ensure that both dogs received the best care. They performed a thorough examination to diagnose Rocky and Bella's health problems. Dr. Cinta carefully cleaned Rocky's ears and prescribed ear drops to reduce infection and pain. Meanwhile, Bella was given special respiratory care, including steam therapy to help open her airways. The clinic team also paid extra attention to Bella's diet and physical activity to ensure that her health remained healthy. During the treatment period, Rocky and Bella received attention and affection from the entire clinic staff. They were given nutritious food, toys to play with, and warm hugs from the vets. Slowly, Rocky and Bella's condition began to improve. Rocky's ear infection cleared up, and he returned to being a cheerful and energetic dog. Bella also felt more comfortable breathing and was back to playing as lively as usual. At the end of the week, Dr. Cinta announced that Rocky and Bella had fully recovered. Both dogs were able to return home with happy smiles on their faces. Rocky and Bella's owners are very grateful for the wonderful care from Dr. Cinta and her team. They know that without their dedication and care, Rocky and Bella would not have recovered as quickly as they did. With hearts full of gratitude, Rocky and Bella walked out of the animal health clinic, ready to continue their adventure with healthy bodies and renewed spirits.